The shiur is dedicated to L'Secha Nishmas Rachaleya Bas Rav Chaim Tzvi. We had begun studying Tehillim, Perek Kuf Lamed Vav, and the last shiur we noticed that there are many parallels between Kuf Lamed Hey and Kuf Lamed Vav. More or less, we overviewed Kuf Lamed Hey, which we have studied before, and we showed that it focuses on the handiwork of Hashem as expressed and as reflected in the Ma'aseh Bereishis and throughout Jewish history. Just a quick, brief overview of Kuf Lamed Hey again. One notices that it begins with a statement of Hallelujah, Hallelu Hashem, Hashem, Hallelu Abdei Hashem, focusing on the Klal Yisrael and their relationship with the Ribono Shel Olam. And all this is taking place, as Pasuk Beis says in Kuf Lamed Hey, Beveis Hashem, Bechatzos Beis Elokeinu. And the focus is, of course, on Hallel. Again in Pasuk Gimel, Hallelujah Ki Tov Hashem, Zamu L'Shmo Kinoim. The fact that Klal Yisrael was chosen, Ki Yaakov B'char Loka, Yisrael L'Sgulasa in Pasuk Dalid, and a clear, full-throated recognition and acknowledgement of the greatness of Hashem Yisbarach in Pasukei, Ki ani adati ki gadol Hashem v'adoneinu mikol Elohim. From that point on, we now focus on the workings of Hashem Yisbarach in the Bria, in Pasuk Vav and Pasuk Zayin. From then we go on to what happened in Mitzrayim, subsequently to Sicho Melech HaAmori, Gol Melech HaBashan in Pasuk Yud Aleph. The fact that Hashem Yisbarach gave us Eretz Yisrael, Menasam Artzam Nachalo L'Yisrael Amo. We continue about how Hashem Yisbarach is going to avenge that which the Umas Ha'olam attempted to do to us, and again the contrast between their atzabim, which are Kesef V'Zohav, their idols, as opposed to Hashem Yisbarach, and that is exactly how the Mizmor ends, with the different kfutzos who in effect are saying bracha to Hashem Yisbarach. That's more or less Kuf Lamed Hey. Kuf Lamed Hey, we mentioned as well, has a clear epicenter being Yudke Vavke, the Shem of Yudke Vavke, the Shem Hashem, prominently featured, and the call to say Hallel, as I said, takes place in Yerushalayim HaKodesh, both at the beginning and at the end of the Perek. Kuf Lamed Hey is clearly focused on Abdi Hashem, or Klal Yisrael, and we are the recipients of the boundless chesed of Hashem Yisbarach. Kuf Lamed Vav, which we are now studying, is either divided, as the sheet in front of you indicates, either through one schemata in 7 segments, or through the second schemata that we demonstrated in 2 segments. And here, basically, you have many parallels to Kuf Lamed Hey. If you divide it into 7, you have, number 1, the first 3 psukim are a kriya, to say Hodah to Hashem Yisbarach. From Sukkot Dalet through Tes, a description of the flaws of Hashem and Ma'aseh Bereishis. Here, a much more elaborate description of Ma'aseh Bereishis than you had in Kuf Lamed Hey. Beyond that, a description of the flaws of Yetzias Mitzrayim, from Sukkim Yud all the way through Tes Vav, and then from Tes Zayin to Chav Beis, a description of the Niflos Hashem in the conquest of Eretz Yisrael. And the last 3 segments, Chav Gimel to Chav Dalid, is segment number 5. Hashem remembers His nation. Shebeshifleinu Zachalonu, even in our low state, Hashem redeems us. Vayifrikeinu Mitzareinu, Kili Olam Chazdo. Chafei is the fact that Hashem is Mefarnes Kol HaBrios, and finally Chavav, Hodu lekel hashavayim k'li olam chazda. So here the focus is on Hodah, and also the 26 lines that are described in K'li olam chazda. We noted last time that Chazal, the Gemara Mesacham and Kuf Ches, the Gemara points out that the first 26 generations, the world was created before Maimon HaSinai, before the Torah was given, and since we know the Torah cannot, without Torah, that is, the world cannot survive, the world cannot exist. The Mishnah writes in Masechus Nedarim that Chuga Shemayim V'Aretz Lo Samti, so really the entire world is founded upon the foundation of Torah. So here there was no Torah. So how could the world survive? So the Gemara says Hashem was on the world bechazdo agolo, with his great chesed. And those are described here, the 26 generations, in the 26 utterances or statements of Kidei Olam Chazda found here in Kuf Lamed Vav. We then pose the question that there is a Gemara in Avodah Zarah and Daf Tes, where the Gemara notes that the world is divided into three segments: 2,000 years of Tohu, 2,000 years of Torah, and 2,000 Yemos HaMashiach. So we do have 2,000 of Torah already beginning in the days of Avram Avinu. So there seems to be a contradiction between these two Mamori Chazal. The one in Psachim Kuf Yud Ches indicating Hashem was on the world b'chazdo agodo, and there was no Torah. And the second statement, the Gemara of the Zohar Daf Tes, indicating that the middle